For centuries, anti-Catholic writers and Reformation-era propagandists painted the Inquisition as a bloodthirsty monster. But when you go to the actual historical documents, a very different picture appears. A picture of due process, justice, and protection of the innocent. The word Inquisition simply means investigation. In the Middle Ages, mobs and jealous neighbors often accused people of heresy, sometimes out of revenge, sometimes out of ignorance. Many innocent people were tortured or executed by civil courts or by uncontrolled mobs. So the Catholic Church said, let's investigate first. Let's hear witnesses. Let's avoid killing the innocent. It created a structured legal process that introduced rules of evidence, witness requirements, appeals, chances to repent, and protection from mob violence. The goal wasn't punishment, it was correction and clarity. This is the big fact many ignore. The Church only had spiritual penalties, excommunication or interdict. No physical punishments, no executions. Those were done by the state, which saw heresy as a threat to public order, similar to treason. Often the Church even begged for mercy on behalf of the accused. Before the Church intervened, mobs often executed accused heretics immediately. Secular courts were far harsher and had fewer legal protections. Historians today confirm the Inquisition saved countless falsely accused people. Executions were far fewer than popularly believed, and millions killed is pure fiction invented centuries later. Much of what people know about the Inquisition comes from Reformation-era Protestant polemicists, Enlightenment anti-Catholic authors, and sensational art and propaganda. Modern scholarship shows. Most cases ended with mild spiritual penalties, and secular courts, not church courts, were more brutal. The Black Legend was designed to smear Catholicism. The Church's duty to discern truth from error is scriptural. Test everything, hold fast to what is good. 1 Thess 5:21, beware of false prophets. Matt 7:15, even the apostles held councils to resolve disputes. Acts 15. The Inquisition was simply the institutional, orderly way to fulfill this mission. While accusing the Catholic Church of brutality, many Protestant leaders and rulers conducted their own inquisitions, and often with far more bloodshed. When King Henry VIII broke from Rome, he executed priests, monks, nuns, lay Catholics, and even Protestants who disagreed with him. Thousands died under his regime. Martin Luther approved the killing of other reformers who disagreed with him. He supported the harsh suppression of the Anabaptists and endorsed the violent crushing of the Peasants' Revolt, in which tens of thousands died. John Calvin's Geneva enforced strict religious conformity. The most famous example. Michael Servetus, a fellow Protestant who disagreed with Calvin on the Trinity, was arrested, tried, and burned alive in Geneva with Calvin's approval. Many Protestant historians today openly acknowledge this and call it a Protestant Inquisition, but it as something Protestant apologists avoid talking about. Once you remove the propaganda, the Catholic Inquisition looks nothing like the horror stories. It protected the innocent. It prevented mob violence. It ensured due process. It imposed spiritual, not physical, penalties. And it executed far fewer people than Protestant or secular courts of the same era. And ironically, the very groups that accused the Church invented their own brutal inquisitions, which killed many more people. History is more complex and far more interesting than the myths.